Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to a really cool video and a video that will be continued in the next one as well. But before we get into this video, am I blinding you? Am I? This is glorious! Have you ever seen such a horrifically wonderful yet intimidating shirt? I love the color. There's a lot happening here. Color is very much neon, right up my alley. And then we have a tiger head. It's a lot. There's a lot happening, and I'm really excited about this. This makes me really happy. And you know the best part? I didn't pay a cent for this. My niece wanted to get rid of the sweater, and I said, "Excuse me? Can I have it?" And she was like, "Yeah, please. Leave the house. Take it out of my sight." And I was like, yes, this is the best day ever. Isn't this cool? I'm shining bright like a diamond. Although diamonds don't shine, they reflect. But I'm reflecting bright like a diamond with a tiger head on my boobies. There's a lot happening. It might be a little much, but just for the color, this was worth it. But anywho, that's not what this video is about. This video is about a shampoo dealer pitching Arbonne. When I prepped for this video, I didn't really put the dots together, but then I prepped for another video afterwards. That is the next video you will see coming out, because this is a really weird MLM cross promo live to show how great Monat is. And I do believe the reason why we're seeing this is because lots of people have left Monat and they had bigger teams and they joined the olive tree people, either because they themselves freely and willingly left Monat or because they were terminated. Some people were allegedly terminated by promoting and talking about competing MLMs and competing products. That is the next video that will come up, so stay tuned for that. And I believe that this live from a Monat top person is one of the reasons why this live even exists, for damage control, because a lot of Huns are yet again leaving Monat and taking their teams with them to the olive tree people of all MLMs. I do believe that this live does predominantly exist to show how great Monat is, how open-minded they are, and that the distributors are allowed to promote other companies, to talk about other companies, and also to support distributors from other MLMs. So let's take a look at this damage control. If you can take your eyes off of this beautiful color. I mean, you might not be able to focus on the actual live, but I mean, I had to wear this shirt. I just had to. But let's get into the video and let me know your thoughts. And absolutely stay tuned for the next video, because they do go hand in hand.
Oh, well, hello. I got boots on. Boots and a skirt. Boots with the skirt. Okay, so I'm getting ready for our Glow event in LA. I am very excited about this. It's gonna be super fun. I am just getting ready real quick though. I can't even get over my skin. Like I have no filter on this live right now. I can't get over my skin. I'm surviving. I have energy. I feel good. I've had 0 coffee. I started it Monday. So, I mean, we're doing real good. But if I'm being honest, okay? Can we be honest here? Can I get into it a little bit with you guys about something? Because sometimes when you're doing a detox, I want to talk about the detox I'm doing, I guess, while I get ready. Let's do that. Okay. I just hit live and I have no idea what I'm going to want to talk about. And oh my gosh, that is like literally the perfect match. I have 2 in here and one's a little darker, one's a little lighter. And then, oh shoot, now I picked them both up and I don't remember which. This is what always happens to me. Like I literally don't remember which one is which, but whatever. The one I picked is the perfect match for tonight. And like, look at, normally I'm extremely red. You guys know. If you've seen any of my lives, this is insane. That's what this is. Okay, so what am I doing on my cleanse?
This is not what this video is about, but just as a side note, she is losing a lightweight BB cream from Monat that, according to Monat, is a tinted moisturizer that provides sheer light coverage. This is not a full coverage foundation. She put that lightweight coverage BB cream on the side of her face that had less redness from the beginning. You can still see the redness on her nose and also on the other side of the cheek. And this is no shade to how she looks. I'm not pointing this out to point out her looks, but she put a lightweight foundation on the side of her face that already had less redness. And when the video goes on, you can see that she puts the same formula, the same product on her nose and also on the other side of her face where she has more redness, and the redness is not being covered up because it is a lightweight BB cream. BB creams don't provide full coverage. That's why they're so nice. I like to wear them myself, or like a tinted moisturizer, because it's really, really lightweight. So this is already a weird pitch because you didn't cover up the redness on the side of your face. That side of the face was already a lot less red than the nose and the other side. That's just a side note. That's not what this video is about. It is about the upcoming Arbonne pitch and the ultimate Monat pitch that goes with it while she's talking about her detox. A detox.
Okay, I have an Arbonne rep, okay, and she's amazing. I do a lot with her because I love her. I don't know which shade, you guys. Now I don't know if it's nude or sand because I picked them both up. We'll have to figure it out tomorrow. But anyways, when I moved to St. Clemente, she befriended me. We went on walks. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's in great shape. She's super healthy. She's an Arbonne rep, an Arbonne rep. And I was like, I've never done like a Whole30. I've never done a detox like through an Arbonne rep before. And I'm like, obviously she's been doing it 10 years, very successful. One of the top people, at the top rank in the company or whatever for 10 years. So I'm like, okay, you're onto something. You look good. You're consistent. Sure. Like, and she kept telling me like, you should really try to get off coffee. You should really try to get off this. You should really not have gluten. Like, do you have friends like that like always are trying to ruin your life a little bit with like their advice that they're giving you? And I think what pushed it over the edge was we were traveling and we were talking about all these things. And when I travel and I have adrenaline, I get like adrenaline headaches. So I had taken a Tylenol, which was like my first mistake because I don't pop it like regularly, but like if I got like bad pain, I'm gonna take a Tylenol. So anyways, that's what started this whole thing. They were like, you have to detox. Like your body, like if you've never done it, like I have the TRS spray, I have the heavy metal detox, like I have all these things, but I'm not like, I keep thinking, oh, one day will happen where like I should do it. And then just time happens and I don't do it. So anyways, she like was like, you're starting April 1st. And as of April 7th, I already had the stuff from like the last time she wanted me to do it. I was like, I'll buy whatever, sign me up. Literally it sat in a box. Have you ever done that? Like sign up for a detox, sign up for all the things. I have the protein, the greens, the hydrate, the fizz, like I have it all.
That sounds like truly professional advice from somebody who has been in Arbonne for 10 years, allegedly is at the top rank, looks great, and must know what they're talking about. And then they're pitching you a detox program because you have a headache. Did we all hear this? And also, the phrase heavy metal detox came up, right? I didn't imagine that. That really happened.
I get like adrenaline headaches. So I had taken a Tylenol, which was like my first mistake because I don't pop it like regularly, but like if I got like bad pain, I'm gonna take a Tylenol. So anyways, that's what started this whole thing. They were like, you have to detox. Like your body, like if you've never done it, like I have the TRS spray, I have the heavy metal detox, like I have all these things.
Okay, so it's not just me. That really happened. Great. In my opinion, you shouldn't listen to somebody who pitches that bogus stuff and those pricey products to you just because they look the part. My question would be, what professional credentials does this Arbonne rep have to advise for her to do a detox because she has a headache? According to the Arbonne rep's Instagram, her credentials are non-existent. Is it a surprise? No, not really. But she has done a parasite cleanse that allowed her to sky-high energy levels, headaches gone, needing way less sleep, waking up energized, productivity and focus improved, brain fog cleared. So for context, that is the level of medical knowledge we're talking about. Medical knowledge that is non-existent, because this is an Arbonne rep and not a medical professional who could advise you about your headache after they had a proper consultation with you.
So she's like, you're starting. So as of the 7th, I was even telling Josh, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Like, I'm just going to tell her I'm not doing it with her. Like, whatever. But she added me to this chat. And I was like, okay, everyone started chiming in that they were doing it. I was like, you know what? I should probably just do it. Like, I don't really want to do this, but I probably just should. So I woke up the next morning on Monday the 8th and I just didn't have coffee. And that's how it all started. So I have honestly, and I'll be honest because that's my way on here, I have not been super, like I had a sandwich the other day. I took off half the piece of bread, but I did have half the piece of bread. So I have had some gluten. So I don't know how like wholeheartedly the detox is, but what I know is I'm off coffee. So I'm like one step at a time, one brick at a time, okay? And I am incorporating a lot more water, and the greens. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, all these drinks are delicious. And I know people go nuts when I post about it on my stories. They're like, why aren't you having Monat's greens? Like, sorry, I got a phone call. How do they compare to Monat's greens? And I'm like, well, basically, I just will drink whatever greens are coming at me and that I'm being told like I need to have. So it's not like I'm choosing one over the other or whatever, but they are delicious and they pair them with this like berry hydrate. And so I had the hydrate green cocktail. It's called the glow drink or whatever. It is so delicious. Okay, I like the texture. I love the taste. I put some like little bubbled ice cubes in it. Delish. Okay, so I'm really just kind of more adding things than removing things, which is like, I feel like harder. I feel like it's easier to remove from your life than it is to add in like most areas. But with this, for me, I'm removing coffee, but I'm just adding in a lot of water before I'm starting to really restrict my diet. I'm already on a very like routine, structured like diet as it is. If I want a piece of bread, I am not going to deprive. I'm not going to deprive myself. I already cut out sugar for the like, well, not complex. Obviously, bread has sugar, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't have like sugary things. I don't have a lot of dairy. I don't have a lot of complex carbs, but I will allow myself this piece of bread. I intermittent fast, so I have this small eating window. That's how I, have been maintaining my weight loss and anyways, all this stuff. So
this is already all over the place, and I had to ask myself, what is this live about? She is not about cutting things out of her diet, which I personally think is a healthy approach, that you allow yourself various foods in moderation. But then again, she also says she cut out sugar, coffee, some gluten, and she does intermittent fasting. She is doing a fast of sorts. Intermittent, right? She's doing intermittent fasting. Why do so many people think it is bad to drink a cup of coffee in the morning? Why do people cut out gluten when they're not intolerant to gluten? I don't get it. For most people, it is okay to drink a cup of coffee in the morning if they're not sensitive to caffeine derived from coffee. And the same for gluten. Why do you cut out gluten, or why do you want to reduce gluten if you're not gluten intolerant? With dairy, I think it's a little bit different. It's also an ethical approach that you don't want to support animal farming, the effects it has on animals and also on the planet. But why do people cut out products out of their diet when they don't have to, because they don't have sensitivities? What I additionally found interesting was that she was talking about Monat greens and the greens from Arbonne. Monat also has a small array of supplements they sell, and in this case she's talking about detox and about the greens from Arbonne. And somebody asked, well, what do they compare to Monat? Who would you prioritize? And she said, well, I cannot prioritize, but I can tell you the ones from Arbonne are good. Let's keep that in mind.
all that to say, people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, just DM Haley, because she will talk to you, and I'll tag her when I share this. I'll tag her, but she will help you with whatever you got going on. So it's not like you just want what I got. Like, you want to know what you need. And so that's why I like talking with someone that's a professional at what they do. And so anyway, yeah, I feel good, but I gotta go. Someone just called me, and I know I canceled Finley's therapy, but her therapy place called me. And I gotta call them back. So anyways, I just can't get over the actual glow. All the Arbonne girls call it a glow. Glow parties, all that stuff. And now I've experienced it, and I'm enjoying it. So anyways, you gotta DM Haley, okay? And I'm gonna save this. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, she supports me. She loves the Monat hair care. All my Arbonne friends do.
The Arbonne Green Gut Glow Bundle is a mix of 3 Arbonne supplements. The superfood greens she spoke about, those are pretty much shredded green veggies like spirulina, kale, artichoke, broccoli, spinach, barley grass, wheatgrass, and they contain chlorophyll as well as vitamins A, K, and E, a collagen elixir, and a gut health support. And according to Arbonne, it is good for convenience, whatever that means, digestive health, well-being, healthy hair, skin, nails, and hydration for $182 a month for a freaking detox. And you're supposed to DM Haley, the person who apparently doesn't have any medical credentials to give you any feedback on these types of products, but she did a parasite detox.
And so, it's like, if you like a product, you can talk about it. And I had a couple people like come for me in my stories the other night, and they were like, are you allowed to talk about other products? And I can spot someone trying to like bait me like a mile away. So, and it was like a fake account, like, oh, aren't you with Monat and you're posting about Arbonne? I'm like, like, are you with Monat? I'm just asking. I didn't know if you were allowed to. And I'm like, okay, well, I could tell. I could obviously tell. I'm very, very skilled at communication with people. But anyways. So I'm open to all the questions in DMs. But however, if you're going to ask me if it's better, if you're going to ask me to compare it so you can screenshot it and all that stuff, like, I'm obviously aware of all that kind of stuff too. So I'm not going to say anything's better than anything. I'm just going to say I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I'm happy to be supporting my friend. I'm so grateful that she forced me into doing this, because I feel very good. And I'm even on day 1 of my cycle. But this is what I was going to be really honest about. I got to call. Shoot.
If people are asking her in her DMs which products she liked better, and is she allowed to talk about Arbonne, and is she allowed to talk about competing products, yes, that could be somebody trying to expose her, take a screenshot, make a video about this, or speak about this in general on their social media. But it could also be other people from other network marketing companies or from her own company genuinely asking. And there's a good reason for that, because people got terminated not too long ago for various reasons, but among those also because they were connected to another multi-level marketing company, like the olive tree people. Stay tuned for the next video where we can hear the opposite side of this. And I do believe that that was quite an uproar in Monat. Some people left Monat because of the ingredients that were changed in Monat's formula, allegedly, and others because they were talking about other MLMs, and others who left themselves on their free will, on their own accord, who tried to not pitch Monat too much anymore, but they also wanted to speak on their Instagram, where they were able to grow a substantial following about other products, and they weren't able because of Monat's policies and procedures. Yes, you could be tricked into giving information and then somebody would want to use it against you, but it could be people genuinely asking, because it is quite confusing many times what you can do in an MLM and what you cannot do. A lot of MLMs prohibit market partners from promoting other MLMs or competing products. And what do you say? Monat says so too. Monat, not me. And because the promotion aspect caused such an uproar when two people, one allegedly got terminated and the other one left willingly, because that was such a huge topic, I believe she had to come up with this live to kind of counteract this, to tell people, no, Monat is also great. You very well can talk about other products. I'm not going to compare the products, which one is better, which one is not. But yeah, I'm talking about Arbonne, and they also have supplements, and so do we. If we take a look at Monat's policies and procedures under 3.22 social media, we can see that in addition to meeting all other requirements specific in these policies and procedures, should a market partner utilize any form of social media, the market partner agrees to each of the following. A market partner may not use any social media site on which they discuss or promote or have discussed or promoted the Monat business or Monat products to directly or indirectly solicit Monat market partners for another direct selling or network marketing program. In furtherance of this provision, a market partner shall not take any action that may reasonably be foreseen to result in drawing an inquiry from other market partners relating to the market partner's other direct selling business activities. Violation of this provision shall constitute a violation of the non-solicitation provision in section 3.10. This provision applies during the terms of this agreement and for a period of 6 months for all market partners below the rank of market mentor and 12 months for all market partners ranked market mentor and above. If a market partner creates a business profile page on any social media site that promotes or relates to Monat, its products or opportunity, the business profile page must relate exclusively to the market partner's Monat business and Monat products. Under 3.6.2a product comparisons, we can read, Monat strongly encourages all of its market partners to promote the benefits of Monat's revolutionary products and its cutting-edge opportunity. Market partners may not make product comparisons against the products of other companies, except as specifically set forth in official Monat marketing materials. That's also why she is so vague about explaining which product is better, Monat's or Arbonne's. And other product comparisons made by a market partner are prohibited and are a violation of these policies and procedures and may result in potential legal claims for trademark infringement and defamation against the market partner making such comparisons, as well claims against Monat. Under 3.10 of Monat's policies and procedures, participation in other direct selling or competing ventures. Participation in other direct selling programs. Monat market partners below rank of market mentor are free to participate as affiliates or distributors in other direct selling ventures or marketing opportunities, multi-level marketing, network marketing, or relationship marketing opportunities, as long as they keep their organizations and downlines separate. The person on this call is above the rank of market mentor, and also the people who were terminated, very likely at the point of their termination or when they left, were still above market mentor rank. Market partners who achieve market mentor, managing market mentor, associate executive director, senior executive director, and founders are looked to by the sales field for guidance, and Monat holds them to the highest standards. Reaching the rank of market mentor and above is very distinguished and provides the market partners access to additional Monat confidential and trade secret information, support, and compensation. Therefore, all such individuals are prohibited from participating as affiliates or distributors in any other direct selling ventures or marketing opportunities, multi-level marketing, network marketing, or relationship marketing opportunities. Market partners may not directly or indirectly recruit or solicit any other Monat market partner, employee, or customer for any other direct selling business. Market partners may not post links or advertise competing affiliate products on any social media page utilized to promote Monat. Those are some examples from Monat's policies and procedures when it comes to the promotion and talking about other companies, about other multi-level marketing companies, and about other products, competing products to the products Monat is selling. So I do understand that there is a certain amount of confusion, especially because we do see that a lot of the leaders are doing unethical stuff and they don't get terminated for that. speaking about other MLMs. You could even argue she is promoting Arbonne here, but she is not the one who is profiting, it is the other person. So there's also, I would say, a certain wiggle room, and I understand that market partners are confused. In this case, I do believe that Monat means if you join another MLM, you promote another company, and you're above the market mentor rank, you're not allowed to do that. You cannot join another MLM and benefit financially, but then again, you can also be kicked out because Monat doesn't like your face. They don't like how you promote stuff anymore, and it is not that likely that that happens for leaders because they have a big team. We know that people do stuff there regularly against Monat's policies and procedures, like buying people's ranks out so that they can get better access to the person below them, which is against their policies and procedures, paying money into a financial fund so that if somebody potentially drops in rank, they can grab money from that fund to buy product to be able to stay at that rank, so that benefits the entire leg, the entire part of that organization, of that upline. We know that people purchase products in bulk to be able to hit a certain rank and to keep a certain rank. And those people, for the most part, if at all, got a slap on the wrist. And that was it. But other people got terminated. So there's a lot of favoritism. And if you are more important to Monat, if it is more important to Monat to keep you in the company, then they might also bend those rules. That is why I do understand that there is confusion, genuine confusion from people who don't try to out her, but who just want to understand the rules better because there is wiggle room. But I guess that is something that an upline, in this case, a senior executive director, doesn't understand because they do get an SED privilege from Monat.
I hate when I have two things that I want to do at once, but I know I emailed them. Maybe they just wanted to call about a reschedule. I'll call her right back. Oh, and this is Seint from my Seint rep. I am loving this too. This highlighter. It's so good. Honey. It's called Honey. Because, you know, every time I do my makeup live, I'm like, I'm looking for a cleaner highlighter. And people, like, send me links and stuff. And so this one, I actually have tried, and now I like it. But anyway, so when I travel, I get a little backed up, okay? And I just haven't had, like, a really good flush. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. So I started this cleanse or whatever, and on the second day, I had a flush. It wasn't like a running to the bathroom situation. So, because people have asked me about that, like, but do you feel like you have to be near a toilet? Like, when you're doing this cleanse, like, does it run right through you? And I'm like, not in my experience. I didn't, like, have to run to the bathroom, but I'm very, I feel like a lot of people can appreciate and support when you have a large adult stool. I'm not even trying to talk about this on here, but I want to be honest about it because I had like one of the biggest of my adult life. And I was like, thank God for this. So I was DMing Haley and our friend Kelly, who's an Arbonne rep too. And I was like, you guys, thank you so much for this, because I think that most people would really be appreciative of this, because most people have poop problems, okay? And I don't. I go regularly, but it's never like clog, like a clog situation. If you need a plunger, if you don't need a plunger, you need a detox, okay? Because holy moly, I'm like a new woman, okay? And lo and behold, my skin's better. And so I think just having girlfriends that, yeah, someone put holy shit in the comments. Bailey, I wish you were here. You would have been, Bailey. Bailey was our previous nanny, and we like to pop pimples and like talk about that kind of stuff. Like, you would have been very impressed. Like, I would have showed you. Like, I wanted to take a picture, okay?
And now Seint Beauty has also entered the room, and I don't know if you caught that, but she said that she was looking for a cleaner highlighter because there is now also a lot of discussion happening about the ingredients and the cleanliness and the aspect of Monat being clean when it comes to their products and also, I assume, to their makeup. Interesting. So that is now Seint Beauty that we're allowed to talk about while we're in Monat. And as a side note, yeah, an adult dump might be great, but please don't send pictures to people unless your doctor asks you to send a picture to them for medical reasons. And it looks like the Arbonne Detox is about pooping well. Did I get that right? Okay. So all of the products are just there so that you can poop well? Okay.
So anyways, I don't know. And I've never been this person, but I think I've just never been like this proud of a situation before. So anyways, I'm really proud. I have some friends that I know would be envious of a stool that large. So I was telling Finley, because, you know, obviously with my kids, we talk about all that kind of stuff, and Finley was so happy for me. Okay, so I finished my setting powder, and if you are just tuning in, you missed the best part. But yeah, so that's my review of the first, you know, I started Monday, it's Thursday, so I'm like still pretty much just getting going. So this is what they said, because my face, when I touch right here, like it hurts. Like it hurts like a bruise, and it's always been like that. And so we pulled up one of those face charts, and it'll tell you like if you have irritation or tenderness or whatever, like it's linked to an organ. And so right here was my liver or my kidneys. And so she's like, this is why you need the detox. She's like, and you probably have a lymphatic drainage issue because we worked out and I didn't sweat. And I worked out hard. Like, it wasn't like I was like, just like dilly-dallying. Like, I should sweat. I don't even wear deodorant. Like, I don't wear deodorant. People talk about deodorant also. I don't wear it. I don't smell. Like, I just don't really sweat. So she's like, you have lymphatic blockage. Like, you need to flush, you know? And so these Arbonne girls are just like flushing me out. Like,
these Arbonne girls are flushing you out of your money. But now an Arbonne Hun is also promoting Monat shampoos, so I guess we're even. And yet again, that just shows the professional level of medical education and expertise we're talking about. When you touch the left side of your cheek and it hurts, you need to detox with Arbonne products. Really? I mean, you cannot make this up. If you were a writer, an author for a terrible TV script, people would be like, yeah, that's staged. Those things don't happen. They do happen. Arbonne Huns tell people if they touch their cheek on the left side and it hurts, it's because you need to get Arbonne products to flush out.
like, anyways, so at the end of my 2 weeks, this 2-week detox I'm doing, where I'm just like incorporating this detox tea, these greens, this hydrate, all this stuff, is through my Arbonne rep. I'm going to be doing that. And then at the end of our 2 weeks, we're going to go get lymphatic drainage massage. Apparently there's an amazing person down here in San Clemente that does it. And so I've never had it done. But my girlfriend, I was telling her yesterday, and she's like, oh, be prepared for like the flu after. And I was like, so now when I think of like the flu, I think of like running to the bathroom and weight loss. Like, I'm like one of those sickos from that generation who was like, I hope I get sick so that I lose weight, you know? Oh, it's so twisted. It's not funny really, but anyway. So I think I'm done getting ready. I gotta make a phone call before I head out. I gotta make sure I pack my car with all the things that I need. And I think that's it. I cannot do 2 things at once, so I gotta go. Like, I'm gonna be late now. It's just gonna be a whole thing. But anyways, if you're just tuning, make sure you watch the replay. You're in for a little bit of a laugh. You're in for a guess. Let's just put it that way. All right. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great Thursday.
This was a weird live on so many levels. This need to show us, I'm in Monat and I can promote Arbonne. I can tell you to take a look at Arbonne products, and also I can speak about Seint. That is something I find really, really interesting. Stay tuned for the next video because that will explain a lot more from the other side of people who were not allowed to do this, who left or who got terminated. And then also, the context of this live is really worrisome. We're yet again talking about a detox. Detox means what to her? I don't quite get it yet. Cut out food, drink more water, include pricey MLM supplements, in this case Arbonne, and cut out caffeine and lower the amount of gluten. But if you want to, you can have like a slice of bread here or there, if that's really what you want. Here is a news alert to everybody who thinks that that is a great idea, that that is something that you need to do to detox. Your body, if you're a healthy human being, detoxes on its own. I've said that in so many videos, specifically where Arbonne Huns were pitching some sort of weird detox product. If you have a functioning liver, functioning kidneys, if your skin is fine, and if your lungs are working properly, then your body does the detoxification for you. You don't need to buy products to do that. And if you have issues with your organs that are involved in the detox process, the natural one of your body, then please do not consult an Arbonne Hun, but talk to a medical professional who can hopefully help you. So I guess the overall idea of this live was to cross-promote other MLMs and also to promote Monat in that way, because it is not a problem if you're in Monat to talk about other MLMs and to talk about other products. I cannot make comparisons which products are better, but you can do it. You don't need to leave Monat, okay? Don't leave with the people that already left. Monat is really, really great. Monat is tanking so hard and so many people are leaving that this is really desperation. And in addition to that, it also sounds like leader privilege because distributors got terminated for that. To promote another MLM is not further defined in the policies and procedures from Monat. Does it mean that you speak positively about a competing MLM, about competing product ranges? Is that already considered promotion? Or do you need to financially be connected to that company and then that is considered promoting the products? That is something that maybe should be updated in Monat's policies and procedures. And that is also why people are confused. There is such a thing as favoritism in MLMs and also in Monat, where the leaders are not being that easily terminated as other people are who don't have as big of a downline, who don't have as much influence within the company. So let's not forget this and stay tuned for the next video where we hear the other side of that promotional disaster and also about these so allegedly clean ingredients in Monat products. So that is me glowing for you without the Arbonne Glow Bundle. I'm not even glowing though, I'm radiating. This is like an episode from The Simpsons where they farm vegetables on a nuclear field. I look like the carrots now and I'm loving all of this. And now the sun is also coming out, so I'm going to go out for a walk and I'm going to enjoy my weekend now. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you like these types of videos, then please consider subscribing. If you like this specific one, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to let me know something, feel free to do that in the comment section down below. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, cheers!